everyone, this is Susie, and today I will be sharing with you my very simple and quick recipe for vegan tostadas. And the ingredients that we're going to be using are, these are the ingredients for the salsa, which is tomato, onion, salt, dried oregano, and some jalapeno peppers, like the ones you put on your nachos, the one that come in the vinegar. And then we are going to be serving our tostadas with some beans, some shredded cabbage or lettuce, and some of our homemade queso fresco. So let's get started. In case you haven't seen my other video on how to make tostadas in the oven, I just put my corn tortillas in the oven at 350. I put them in as soon as I turn on my oven. I don't let it heat up or anything like that. I just place them there on the rack, no oil, no nothing, and you just place them there for about 30 minutes, and you can start checking them like maybe 20 minutes in or so, depending on your oven, to see if they're ready. If they're crispy enough for you, then you just take them out and let them cool, and they're ready to use. Okay, I chopped one tomato and I put it in my mini blender, and because there's not enough room for everything, I'm just going to blend this up a little bit so I can have a little bit more space to put in the rest of the ingredients. So I blended this up, and now I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so I have a little bit of white onion, maybe about a tablespoon or so of it. You can add as much or as little as you like. And then we're going to add some jalapeños, and I just do this, by taste, and then I add a little bit of the juice so that it can make it spicy, and a little bit of salt. This is like 1/4 of a teaspoon, and now we're going to blend this up and see if it needs anything else. Okay, I blended up my sauce, and this is what it looks like, and it doesn't need anything else. It has enough spice, and if you don't like spicy, you can obviously do less spice or no chiles jalapeños if you don't want any, and just make it with the tomatoes, the salt, the onion, and the dried oregano, and that'll be fine. So now I'm going to transfer it over to a small bowl and add the oregano. Okay, so now that I transferred over to my bowl, now is when I add the dried oregano, and this is Mexican oregano, and it's about maybe like 1/4 of a teaspoon, and I like to put it between my hands and just do this to it. And then I mix it in. Some people like to add it when you're putting it in the blender. I prefer to do it afterwards, but that's just your choice. And you can leave your sauce as chunky or as smooth as you like it. Like this one's a little bit chunky. You can see the pieces of jalapeno in there and tomato, and that's fine with me. I don't mind that. So it's up to you, as smooth as you like it. You can leave it, or chunky. And that is the sauce. And this is a great sauce for, let me show you. Okay, so this is what the sauce looks like. See, it's a little chunky. And this is a great sauce for tostadas. I use it on enchiladas, just different things that you can use it on, and it's really simple because you do everything raw. You don't have to cook any tomatoes or anything like that. It's really simple, really quick, very flavorful, and I think that's it. So let's get the tostadas ready. Okay, and this is how I assemble my tostadas. I just take the tostada, and the other thing is you can store your tostadas in an airtight container, and it'll probably last outside at room temp for like about a week or so, because they don't have any moisture, so you don't have to put them in the refrigerator or anything like that. And then the beans, usually what I do is, like, if you don't refry your beans anymore, you can just put them in the blender with a little bit of the juice and just leave them as smooth or chunky as you like, and they're ready to go. And I like mine room temperature, because if your beans are hot when you put them on the tostada, it'll make it soggy. So it's better that they're room temperature or a little cool rather than hot. Okay, so you can leave them out for a little bit, or put them in the oven for a few minutes if you don't like them too cold. And then I put the cabbage, or you can put shredded lettuce, or any type of greens that you like. And then I put some of the salsa, and this is just like a quick snack, or it can be like a light lunch, or you know, an evening snack or something. If you don't want to do something too elaborate, you just have all your things ready to go in the refrigerator. You just whip up a tostada whenever you feel like having something. So, and then our vegan homemade queso fresco. So I have a recipe for that if you want to look that up. And that is it. I'll show you a close-up. And there's your tostada. You can add some hot sauce if you want it a a little bit more spicy. You can go ahead and do that, or add some like roasted veggies or things like that. But if not, this is like a great and simple and quick recipe for you to try. So I hope you guys try it and let me know what you think. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.